Walking in the village, there's the donut fryer. Yay, donut fryer. Love donuts. I'm gonna go up and see White Oak Flat Cemetery. If you've never been in the village before, you come off the Parkway. I think it's 634 Parkway. And you come right here to Lazy One of Gatlinburg. Master's Edition Fine Art Gallery. Come by the sock shop. And up at the top is the restrooms. And where the bricks end and the pavement begins is the way up to White Oak Flat Cemetery. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I'd say this is one of the, if not the only, cemetery inside of the immediate downtown area. And when you top the hill, here we are. It was established in 1830. And of course, as I'd say most of you know, Gatlinburg used to be called White Oak Flats. There's a whole story about the Gatlin man that moved in. And because folks wanted to get rid of him, they decided that to try to get rid of him. He was, let's say he was a little crooked. How's that? According to the stories in the house, excuse me, I'm stopped up. We had a little rain shower, and that gets all the pollen and all that good stuff running around. But anyhow, just a little view of the White Oak Flat Cemetery. And then we're going to turn around and look over at the new construction that's been going on over on the mountain. Of course, right up there's the top of the sky lift, and over to the right's the sky bridge. And then just going back around. So after the fire come through the top there, a lot of things being built back. Not everything burnt there, but most of it. As you can tell, a lot of the trees are still gone. You know, a little quick shot of the oval. Grave here. My understanding is they're not buried here anymore. They have been moved to a family plot. Now, if you continue on down through here, of course, if you've ever took the ghost tour, you know this is part of it. But it's a good bypass. You can go down here and go around and come out just a little bit below Reagan Terrace. If you're coming down and foot traffic is really bad, then you can come down a little past Reagan Terrace. There you can see where Guy Fieri, the chicken guy, is putting in his new place. It's not up and going yet, but it will be. Where you see the blue tarps, that's where his place is going to be. And it looks like a pretty big area. And I think that was once upon a time Skyland Motel, if I remember right. It had been tore down and had been mostly parking for a long time, which part of the parking is still down there. But now they've added that. As I was saying though, you can come in down on the main drag, come up through here and get into the village and dodge a lot of traffic. And I'm not going to walk down there because I don't want to. But as you come up through the White Oak Flat Cemetery, I will take you to the back down to the village this way and to the exit that brings you out over on Baskin Creek. Baskin Creek's a nice area to stay in. I see Joey's come hunting me. But Baskin Creek's a nice area to stay in because you quick access here to the village. And the village is usually pretty cool temperature wise in the summer. Like I said, they took down the 2 big oaks at the Pin Oak area and put in new smaller oaks. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if they fell down, broke down, or whatnot, but there's, as you can see, behind the village. The buildings look awful neat from the inside, but when you get out here, they're just regular old buildings. Like I say, we're going to just run over here to the, I ain't running, but we're walking. Right here's where you come back to the bricks. I'm going to pause right here and get back down to the Master's Edition and then start back. And here we are back at the Master's Editions. Come down through here. That's where we came from a minute ago. And this, a little fountain there. A lot of the pennies are gone. But you come up through here by Misty Mountain Soap Company. Celtic Heritage, sorry. Hear the bells are chiming. This is always a little pretty area. They decorate this different for every season. Spring, it's got spring flowers. In the summer, it's like this. Fall, you usually have your pumpkins and hay bales and scarecrows, stuff like that. But here's the backside to the village. Now, if you're familiar, you know where I'm at, but if not, you go right back down there and you're back on the main drag. You go up through here, which is another good point. There is a stoplight down here. It's traffic light number 6. So if you come in at traffic light number 6 and turn left, you can go right up through here and keep following that road. Go ahead, I'm just keep following that road. And when you get to the end of it, you turn right and you can come down by the Space Needle, or you can turn left and go up to the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail, which there's another video linked on here about that. Coming back to the little fountain again. Maintenance building here. Little fountains over there. We'll go back through here real quick. Back down by the Donut Fryer. If you've never had a donut from the Donut Fryer, it's well worth the stop. Get you a good donut. And back to the Donut Fryer entrance. It didn't really matter before, but when COVID come along, they moved their signage. So the entrance is on the side and the exit's on the front. So continuing on, as you can see, there's a lot of people today. It is the 4th of July week, and really not as busy as you would expect. It's pretty much normal, I think. Just coming through here, the Have Loft. If you need a pair of boots, this is the place you want to go. All kinds of boots, leather jackets, hats. And then you've got the Have Loft Comfort Footwear, which is more flip-flops and things of that nature. Here you got the Honey Pot. There's a lot of shopping back in here. It's well worth jumping off the main drag a bit. There's Life is Good. I think there's around here. But it's worth jumping off the main drag just to kind of shop around and See the different things. Silver tree, got a lot of jewelry in there. The olive, that's a balsamic vinaigrette, stuff like that. Bodicia's Celtic Pub, I hope I said that right. That is new and on me, and it looks like there's nothing in there. The Village Cafe and Creamery used to be called Jordan's Cafe and Creamery. Got an escape games back here. I think you actually have to go on the main. No, they might have them actually in here. They're not cheap. They're fun, but they're not cheap. And here you've got pop culture, everything to do popcorn. This is Bone Diggity Bakery and Gifts. Used to be Paul Shop. Before that, it was a Coffee and Jellies. Candle Cottage, Stinky. I love the phone booth. Used to have the number to this. I don't think it works that way anymore. We used to sit here and call people, and they'd open up the phone booth, and we'd give it a call. Still have the phone number there, but I don't think it rings anymore. But it used to be fun. I'd sit down in there somewhere and call and say, hey, I left my cape in there. Would you look around and see if it's around anywhere? And I won't down there, but here's the big fountain. And if you walk straight from that fountain down, you come back out on the main drag. Here's the Pepper Palace, in case you need a good pepper burn. All kinds of sauces and stuff. Here is cartoons and toys. If you got kids, yeah, you want to go there. Probably not. Coffee and Company. All kinds of pretty flowers here. And Hofbrauch restaurant and the cheese cupboard. If you want cheese, that's a place to go. They got good cheese. And back to the donut fryer. That'll end this for now. Talk to y'all later.